So, because you guys got married here, so you are technically dating or engaged before leaving a country to start a family in a new country together.
Right.
Yeah.
How did you explain that to your parents?
Well, our parents decided to move to this country to give us a better life.
Because at
So-
that time there was a lot of trouble.
It was
Yeah,
not.
a lot of-
All right.
It
Yeah,
was not that we wanted to leave the country,
Gotcha.
but our parents saw that there would be a better chance for us to make it over here.
Wow.
At that time, when there was a mass exodus in Ceylon, where people were migrating to either Australia, England, or the United States. Whoever opened their doors first is where we went.
Wow.
So our parents knew we were coming. We didn't have to explain anything in any way to them. It was their decision. They broke up home that they had built and established for years to make sacrifices for us.
So how bad was it over there? Like, what was it that was kind of going on? I know there's like terrorist
Well,
groups.
it was more political at the time, when the change in government called for the learning of the vernacular language, and for those who spoke and were raised and educated in English didn't much have a chance to move on past college, because jobs would be harder to get. We would never get a government job, which was the goal for lots of teenagers. You want to get there, you want to work for the state, you want to work for the government. Those things would not work. So we would have to change our style of language, in that English being our first language now would have to become our second language, and we would have to learn the Sinhalese, the vernacular, at home. And if we were married there and you were born there, you would be raised learning the Sinhalese language and speak English at home as a second language. And our families were nationalized under the Dutch.
So you're English speaking.
So we're English speaking. So that would be a major transformation. Plus the fact that we were Christians would not really work well, because it was going to be a socialist republic within the Commonwealth for a while. And then they pulled out. So that wasn't in our favor either.
So that makes sense to how America really was like the land of milk and honey and opportunity and
Of
everything.
course.
Exactly.
Yeah. Indeed.
Wow. And was it like that when you got here? You felt that way?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was overwhelming, but this was the dream,
Yeah.
and the dream had been fulfilled. We were
Glad
over
you
here.
guys did.
No, and see, that's what it is for me. If there's an opportunity, and if you are able to use it, that's what we need to do to make ourselves better. You know.
But we had to leave our cultures behind. We had
Right.
to leave our habits behind. We had to leave those political influences behind and come here and decide to start a new life. Very much unlike today, where people bring that baggage over here
Yeah.
and fight for their rights.
Right.
We
And
didn't do that.
Make life harder for everybody.
Right.
You know, you can't do that, because if you decide to come over, then you need to decide you have to abide by their laws,
Right.
by the way.
It's the land where you live.
Truly,
Right.
it's a land of the melting. It's the melting pot
Yeah.
of the world,
Yeah.
and we respected that
Yeah.
and decided no turning back. Keep moving forward.
Yeah. That's wild.